You see, there are two aspects to it. One, as a story writer of the movie, and my son being the director, that's one thing. The second thing is, since long, I was hoping our Indian movies will have a entry into the Hollywood. I was hoping because such a rich content, but we never had a good entry. Because this movie got an entry, is a victory for entire movie field of India. The entire movie field can celebrate because at last we can showcase our talent. There's such a vast market there. Yes, I spoke to my son. I spoke to my son. The feeling, how can I say, let me put it like that. A woman gives birth after going through lots of labor pain. When once she sees the child in her lap, everything is gone. There's a glow on the face. She forgets the entire pain. So similarly, my son for the past 6 months, he was hectic pursuing this dream of Oscars. Most of the time he's in America. I don't know how much money he has spent, but lots and lots of money. But finally, God's grace, he succeeded. Then I want to connect three statements by three different people. One from my son. Some time back he asked me, Father, can you please tell me in which aspect India is the richest in the world? I was trying to think of Kohinoor and other diamonds, some other things. No, he said, Father, our country is rich in stories. Mahabharata, Ramayana, all the Itihasas, all the Puranas. No other culture, no other religion can boast even 10% of what we have. This is the richest heritage. This we must exploit. And secondly, I had the good fortune of meeting Modi ji some time back. What I thought was about 2 to 3 minutes meeting extended up to 40 minutes, beyond 40 minutes. And the only subject is speaking all the 40 minutes, how to enhance the glory of India. The entire world should look up us, the dream of Swami Vivekananda. How we can make it, how we can make it, how we can make it. In the end, I humbly asked him, Sir, tell me how I can contribute. He said, you're already doing it with your movies. You have become our cultural ambassadors of our culture to the Western world. Do it. And I was thinking, when I can see a sparkle in his eyes, yes, Mr. Vijay Prasad, he did a small effort. And then there's a discussion between Rajamouli and Spielberg, the greatest showman, Hollywood.
Yes.
You know what he says? Mr. Rajamouli, don't compromise the story content for the sake of the Western audience. Stick to your culture. Indian culture is very rich. So, from three different people, three different statements, but all considered one. Our Indian culture, how to take it abroad. I mean, the thought never crossed our mind about the success aspect of it. We always try to pick up a point which connects each and every Indian from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. The yoke of the British people. The entire country has suffered under the yoke of the British. So it is going to touch the hard parts of each and every Indian. So we picked up this theme. The fight against British colonialism. Santoshi, I got a call on 6th for July. Santoshi called me. Mr. Vijay Prasad, the Prime Minister, not executive Prime Minister, it's a Prime Minister PM office, wants to give some responsibility. For that, you have to be some time in Delhi. Will you do it? Certainly, sir, I will do it. I never thought it is Rajya Sabha Modi ji is speaking. I never thought of it. I was wondering what I have to do. I didn't have any single iota of idea. Then suddenly on 7th, there's a call from Prime officers. They said, yeah, Mr. Vijay Prasad, yes, Modi ji wants to speak to you. Just like that. Modi ji started speaking in Hindi. But my Hindi was not that good. Then hesitatingly said, Modi ji, my Hindi is not good. No matter. It doesn't matter. He started speaking fluent English. Then he offered me the Rajya Sabha seat. It just happened like that, out of the blue. And the telephone talk?
Yes.
Nothing like that. He said, I'm aware of your contribution literally in the movies. I'm impressed. I'm offering this Rajya Sabha seat. Now he did say, the The President of India wants to offer this Rajya Sabha seat. He said, right, you see, the making a movie, you have to deal with hundreds and hundreds of technicians, artists, so many things. But essentially, the child in you should not die. It should not mature. The wonder of a child, it must be kept alive in your thought process. Will a child like this thing? Will a child like this thing? From a small boy point of view, boy, girl, whatever you state, that's the most important thing. The wonder. Next one with Mahesh. And we are making a sequel of RRR also.
All right. And so, what are the plans to celebrate when the team is back? How do you plan to celebrate? And did you get a call from anybody from the central government congratulating you for this Oscar award?
No, none from the central government. Maybe they'll be calling Rajamouli. He is the person to be celebrated. Rajamouli, Kirwan, they are the person to be congratulated, not me. Let them come. Seeing them itself is a celebration for me. They're away from the past 1 month almost. You have 100% right. It's an Indian movie. That factor, we should be there. Not you and me. We are Indians.